I am not a financial analyst, but sebe mean so I drink kakra nyankopon edi ama me. Eya na me pese me share so that yehwem say ebetumi aboa ana say emboa. Enra I came across a video from Osofo Bako Efe Prophet Telvin. Na mo amotai tie no no mo bedi adanse say ya enkomhye a wo hye no ebem pa. I think say was hye enkom say NDC ebetena so for 16 years straight, right? But me mama mo atiase me nso me obi a me bom pae na empire bo a me bono me nso me da me hu nyama me nso me tensem wo masum ena me mama mo atiase say ensem wo mate wo masum no say NDC aka 10 years, which is I mean ohwe Prophet Telvin de na or no say 16 years. Maybe the enemy say aka NDC 10 years, right? But I mean, that being said, that's not even the matter, right? Is it even the same thing anyway? And a different matter. Don't worry. Enra Oshen come say Ghana Baba Sesa na who say railways are picking up. Who say speed trains are picking. O mine chrono besesa na nyankopon we ya train say o mine besesa. I believe him. I believe him. One, because I believe in prophecy. Two, Mijidi said he's a true man of God. I believe in him. But just like any other prophecy, no, I believe say Nyankopon kan, you also have to do your part so that ebebem. And that is adia eyana enkrofo bebre na emese. Of you say Nyankopon ahye nkom no, eno ano no. Ono ne de wonye ne dia. Or ano wonye ono na femu de dabi. You have to do your part. I have an idea. Misusu say Ghana buying and I say private investors. It to me take his idea no work on. Probably train system because I'm going to tell you if we have an effective railway system, what it's actually going to do for this country, right? A bit to me my rents cra a swati. A bit to me my other parts of this country a develop it. And I'm going to put all down, okay, why we need an effective railway system. In fact, in a time like this, Ghana for a juma air complaining because obetina kwan wa twentro trosa wonya. Me who report via CTFM for the buy say, sa de na Ghana for ko juma na omunya cars ne keke no just for some few months, you know. Ema oman no ye shiri sika in the billions of cedis. Enya asem ketwa. Enti no sa yetumi nya effective train system ebeboa na maadwen a medema aban any aban penyufo any investors any say let us set up should I call it okay, let us set up a company, okay. Yen set it up. Let us set up a comprehensive company. I know say Ghana you were railway workers. Probably they might say that we didn't yen fa or mumba mekau anything. Let us the yen restructure your train system no. Niyenya company no at the Ghana train ano. Whether it's going to be a private company, whatever. Let us set up a train company, a railway company. That's our railway company, no. Let's get it listed on the Ghana Stock Exchange. TME. Let's get it listed on the Ghana Stock Exchange. Now, once we get it listed on the Ghana Stock Exchange, what it simply means is that we are opening it up for ordinary Ghanaians to buy shares of that particular company. You're making sure, say, books are buying support or money support, structure, plan, of the railway nisa company ni bibia ye intact. Let's make it enticing for the individual and corporate investor on the Ghana Stock Exchange. And then Mama want to say Ghana Stock Exchange, it is booming. Now me say in the next 5 to 10 years, a Ghana Stock Exchange be booming more. Afiansa pick up. It's what would hear me. They be as someone can say learn how to invest in a Ghana Stock Exchange. And one thing Miami through book way the Ghanaian investor. So person who say never invest in Ghana Stock Exchange. So per book way it is the most practical book anywhere you can get that will teach you how to invest on the Ghana Stock Exchange. Go to me your book no hard copy no Amazon. Or click it or call Amazon now search for the Ghanaian investor. Be your book no now wash shape aba bibia obia. So per book no phone so 055-807-4986. Ubenya wo phone so. And I said there is a link in the comments box. Ube to me click now download the our phone so. But the American say, tie. My dream say comprehensively. Yen create company. Let us get the company listed on the Ghana Stock Exchange. It is going to open way for Ghanaians to buy into the shares of the company. The Ghana for shares of the company. It simply means that Ghanaians are going to indirectly investing in the company. So that is how we will get the funding. Because Obia Samo can say, I buy ABC train, OBC we are. The entire discourage you buying say, you see, there is no source of funding. If we do it this way, once Ghanaians are buying the shares of that company, it will serve as a source of funding. Now, if that company enye sika and are based on shares, based on shareholdings or whatever, to me, edi akwa kwa jebosian se sika ne kra na Ghana for na nso kra na based on shareholdings or whatever, the company can use that. Edi akwa kwa bobosian in any bank. To me certain railway certain ye na manage normal managing year. Shares shares say increase because if their books are good financially, not every single year they are releasing financials. Because once you are listed on the Ghana Stock Exchange, that's what happens. It's a company never be listed on the Ghana Stock Exchange. Now me talk company ni share now. Now I am a shareholder of the company. Company no me a owner of the company. It's by obligation every single year. Also mo release financials na me hu company sika ebim sika eko. And I'm teaching you how companies make money. How companies increase on the Ghana Stock Exchange. Because once companies increase, the shares of companies increase on the Ghana Stock Exchange, it means those companies are also making money. So how they shares no increase on the Ghana Stock Exchange, and they say, yeah, check your financials or audited financials. They say, oh, who make sika? You are making money, you are making profits. People would like to invest more. Because obi eniwa obe na adwin say company bi a wo bokano. That is why MTN is one of the best performing companies on the Ghana Stock Exchange. Because every year, MTN ebe releasing the financials they will make sika. Every year, MTN is making profit. There is no year MTN declare profit, declare loss. That every year they are declaring profit. If you are listed on the Ghana Stock Exchange as a railway company, you are going to get funding. When you are funding, now now to me build the railways, you have a comprehensive plan. You are able to build the railways and you are managing it well. Ne sika ba na Ghana for hwem ni ehu ne say sika na ba. Every year bia ehu ne say sika wunye ni expenses are o expending no any. Na de bia ehu ne say we declare profits are. It is going to continuously grow. We can start it or we can start piloting it in maybe just in Accra or maybe yenye wo Kumasi. Let's see how it goes. Once it is going forward, we are getting people are buying more shares or ubetumi kra no akwa jebosia ubetumi die shares no ejina so de akwa jebosia e bank. Now we expand it. For me, I'm just thinking because you see, Ayana enyama bi say ba the first thing ankrofo can say oh ade we kra no ye besi den na yaye ene aban ni sika aban ni we sika ni ho ene we ni we ye besi den na yaye. Today a lot of Ghanaians are beginning to understand the essence of investing in the Ghana Stock Exchange. A lot of Ghanaians are beginning to understand what it means to invest in the Ghana Stock Exchange. And I think, say, just as America has done to get funding for most of our institutions, no, we can do so in this country. So that, sa adie we ni na no, enya adia ebeba bejina aban so. Because your major problem will chrome her and they say most of infrastructure and that infrastructural projects no na ejina aban funding so aban na no person of funding. The ban is na aban person of funding a e de ebedane nsem either say sika na ye de ko shame no enso ana ye nya sika nhjem obon sa ade ne yenim sa ade beboa yen pa na so yentumi nye. And so if we understand things like this, near to me pair encrophobia eba be build the company ne app, near to me floaty shares, near ma bibi saba, and no you are giving the ordinary Ghanaian a chance to invest in the company. Now Ghana ni no ba be invested in the company then na wonunya capital gain in the sense say u floaty shares no na Ghana ni to shares no na wo ye wadwuma ye na every single year u making money. Once people are buying the shares more, it grows. In the Ghana, ni na auto shares no, you say at 1 cedi. Say share no, one share, maybe auto no, at you say 10 pesos. Now in 5 years time, be increase from 10 pesos to you say 30 pesos. Sa Ghana ni no, say auto 1 cedi and the sa 1 cedi no, be than 3 cedis. Or 1,000 cedis and 1,000 cedis na better than 3,000 cedis. So to 1 million, or you see 1 million Ghana cedis no the to ya. So 1 million na better than saying 3 million Ghana cedis. It in bakuna will invest in the reward no. And once you are also declaring profit no, you are going to share dividends. What you say? Because at the end of the year we declare profits. It is a when you sika wo business be more. O be chen fa so no. Ama wo more business ne ye wo dia nti ene ne friend dividends. So that is the reward for people who are going to invest in something like that. So I just think that if funding if funding is going to be the problem, let us start thinking in that light. Ayamede said the current bank of the current bank of Ghana boss ne nyankopon be hia no. Papa ni to me ye nyama bi me hu ne say papa no he is for this time. Ohwe na adwen onye sa atitilefo no. Ohwe na adwen ne nyama bi a wo ye na he is for this time because me hu ne say was set up committee. A committee no omone companies especially banks betenase so that ye beboa banks ni bebre na ya ba be list omo e wo Ghana Stock Exchange. So do you know why? Because only say once you get listed on the Ghana Stock Exchange, it serves as a cheap form or a cheaper form of funding for you. Aside it serving as a cheaper form of funding for all company and so no, it also serves as a point of investment for the ordinary Ghanaian. Let me show you that story. BOG. Let me show you that story. Me who story now I'm gonna say papa he's in line, he's aligned. What you say? I say the Bank of Ghana, led by Governor Dr. Johnson Esiama, is actively spearheading a national initiative to encourage universal banks to list on the Ghana Stock Exchange. It is we Ono ankasa spearheaded say universal banks embrambe listed on the Ghana Stock Exchange. Didn't ya? Or say as of February 2026, the central bank has inaugurated dedicated steering and technical committees to develop a practical, credible framework that addresses regulatory and structural hurdles, aiming to deepen capital markets, improve corporate governance, and expand investment opportunities for Ghanaians. Because the key details of the initiative. Inti no washa papa no send America no ade a wo ye no and then watena wasete committee a watena committee na no a ye be ma more banks ababe listed on the Ghana Stock Exchange. Because for me, I think that that's the way to go. That is the way to go. Once you are listed on the Ghana Stock Exchange and your books are good, you are managing the company well, you invite investors, you invite Ghanaians to invest, to buy your stocks. Once people are buying your stocks, it brings you money. And that money, you use it to expand. So a win-win. Once you use the money to expand and the business grows, and yesika, no wababe chesika no ato or more investing so they get money, you also expand, you make money, you manage your company well, more people come to invest in the company. What you say? So that is the way to go. If osofo na semo awaka no yempese ebe discourage yen waka say da benda and me catch mo say there is a reason why we need to have an effective railway system. Now, if we have an effective railway system, now there is a train. That train no yemfa say ebe to me the obi Afriko for Ridia aba ejuma wa Accra in just 10 minutes. You see what you've done is that because obi anim say and the okoko for Ridia, the truth of the matter is that you can't compare a 3-bedroom apartment in Accra to the same 3-bedroom in Koforidua. Because Accra is the capital, and a ye choke nintino. Accra di na na sikane osro. Now, ye to me a create railway system. Now in 10 minutes, it to me the Ghana ni a free Koforidua eba a ye Accra. The person will have to live in Koforidua. It's a bema conjunction na wa Accra na Accra no. Eswati. It's the bakona beboano in the course of living. A train system in Pakadine train system in Pakadine train system efa afienya ekotema. Mahama ene shaase ene Kufado babewie ye. Sa train system no. Me wadamfo bia wote afienya. Na oye ejuma o DVL makansa asem ne da. De bia wo kɔ ejuma traffic nti no. Okwa otumi di 2 hours. Opon na wo ba wan hwe ya 2 to 3 hours e wo kwan so. Now so yes our railway system no. 8 minutes. De bia waka kire me. O see 8 minutes na de na akwa kodu ejuma. It's saving a lot of money. It's saving the time and so. And for me, I think that it will help. Montreal, your comment box, Nimo. Medasi.